This is a very difficult story to talk about. And let me say why I had that man's face blurred out right there that you guys just saw right there is because I'm almost positive that we might not have the picture out there at all of this man. Now we have his name, got his full name, and I think that his face should be put out there for what he's accused of doing to this baby. And we're going to give you guys a little bit of a background on this. But before we give you the details, let me give you a disclaimer. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And I'm getting this story from my favorite source and yours, lawandcrime.com. Thank you to them. Like, I haven't ever been flagged by them, and I'm thankful that they don't, because I think they understand that we're all trying to share information and get justice. So shout out to Law and Crime. A 28-year-old man in Nevada is accused of killing his girlfriend, mom's boyfriend. He's accused of killing his girlfriend's 17-month-old son. That is a lot to unpack in itself. Allegedly beating the boy to death in what the medical examiner said was one of the worst cases of abuse he has ever seen. Here's what you have to ask when I see these stories, when I see these cases. 17 months. That means that this woman just had this baby less than 17 months. She gave birth less than 17 months ago. Meaning she was pregnant less than 2 years ago. Meaning that she had a biological father that was out there that helped her create this child just over 2 years ago. And already 17 months after giving birth, already have a new man playing daddy to your baby? What in the hell is wrong with these women? Mom's new, we're going to have to do a new hashtag. It's called hashtag mom's new boyfriend. Not just mom's boyfriend, because that was our old hashtag. I think we're going to have to step it up. We're going to have to step it up, AFC. Hashtag mom's new boyfriend. His name, and if y'all can find this, please make sure y'all send it to me, but you're going to probably have to do some real digging because I searched for a few hours and I could find no traces. Even having his first, middle, and last name, could not find this man. Couldn't find him anywhere. No pictures, no mugshots. Christian Moniz Rabino, middle name is spelled M-O-N-I-Z, last name R-A-B-I-N-O. If y'all can find Christian Moniz Rabino, please let me know or send me the pictures of him. But even that I thought may or may not have been his picture. Not sure. That's why I covered that man's face up. That was a screenshot from somebody posting that on TikTok. I'm pretty sure that that's probably wrong too. But he was taken into custody last week and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of child abuse or neglect resulting in serious bodily harm in the slaying of a little boy by the name of Kai Tesoro, records reviewed by Law and Crime. Officers with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department on June the 1st responded to a 911 call regarding a toddler who was not breathing. Las Vegas CBS affiliate KLAS reported upon arriving at the scene, first responders located the child, later identified as Kai Tesoro, and immediately transported him to Summerlin Pediatrics Emergency Room for treatment. At the hospital, doctors reportedly found that Kai was suffering from bruising to his head and multiple brain bleeds believed to be caused by non-accidental trauma as what we know to be blunt force trauma, meaning mom's boyfriend more than likely beat this baby to death. It said likely due to violent shaking, but I still think he probably beat this baby. One of the doctors told authorities that the abuse was one of the worst cases he had seen in his career. The child also had suffered a broken leg. Remember I said I thought he beat him. Broken leg that was likely been caused by a large amount of force. According to the report from Henderson, Nevada Fox affiliate KVVU, Moniz Rubino, mom's boyfriend, spoke to police at the hospital saying that he was watching Kai and decided to call 911 because the boy began having trouble breathing and then stopped breathing. He said that Kai, for the past few days, had been sick with a fever, allegedly. Kai's mother reportedly told the hospital staff that Kai had recently fallen off the bed. Sounds like she might be covering for the boyfriend. That's suspicious. However, medical personnel noted in their report that the boy's injuries were not consistent with such a fall. So this sounds like the mom might need to be investigated. And if they find out that mom is lying, which I think that needs to be entered into the records, even for lying, she needs to face a minimum of 2 years because her baby died and you helped contribute to the lie of trying to save your boyfriend. That cannot be ignored. At the hospital on June the 1st, the child was placed on life support. He succumbed to his injuries and was taken off life support on June the 6th and pronounced dead. His organs were donated to help other children in need, his family told the news outlets. KLAS reported that a witness spoke to police and told them mom's boyfriend, Moniz Rubino, was responsible for Kai's injuries and that the boy's mother lied about him falling from the bed. That should get you a minimum of 2 years in prison. We need to set a new law for people who lie and there's death and abuse involved in children. Maybe I do need to run for state office, alderman, congressman, something. I need to run for some office. Would y'all vote for me if I did? So we can start getting some stronger laws on the books for these kids? I'm just curious if anybody would vote for a concerned father. I'm not a politician. I'm just a concerned father. The witness added that Moniz Rubino, mom's boyfriend, also convinced Kai's mother that her son did not need to go to the hospital for treatment. Those are not my words. During a subsequent interview, Kai's mother reportedly admitted that she had seen her boyfriend physically abuse Kai on at least one occasion. There you go. Prison time for mom, too. Mom's boyfriend, Moniz Rubino, became frustrated with Kai's inability to walk on his own and planted Kai's feet on the floor. Police said, according to reports, the violent outburst resulted in both of Kai's legs being broken. Jesus Christ. So he slammed him to the ground and broke both of his legs. She also allegedly saw Moniz Rubino become frustrated with Kai's crying and violently shake him at least once. She's covering for him. Did she call 911? Did she call police? Did she get her son away from this man? No, she did not. Rubino is currently being held at the Clark County Detention Center without bond. He's scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing on August the 7th, which is 3 days before my birthday. A GoFundMe to raise money for Kai's funeral can be found. Let me see if I have that GoFundMe so that you guys cannot fund it. I do have it. I don't want anybody to fund this GoFundMe. Okay, that's the dad. Maybe you can. You know what? Never mind. If that's the dad. Oh, damn, but he asking for $20,000. Well, if that's the biological father, Stephen Tessero, fine. I guess I'm not going to complain about that. This woman chose her boyfriend over the baby daddy. and boyfriend killed her kid and mom lied about it. So if y'all want to support that GoFundMe, fine. Let me give you guys the fair usage. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. If you guys would, do me a favor and please click that thumbs up. If you want to vote for me to be in office, all y'all got to do is subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up. Let's make this AFC channel bigger than what it is. Let's get some more people over here to come support what we do, because I really, really, truly believe in our mission to try to speak for these babies and get some laws changed. Let's get it.
A 28-year-old Las Vegas man has been accused of killing his girlfriend's 1-year-old son after the child was taken to the hospital last month with trouble breathing. Authorities say Clark County Detention Center inmate records reviewed by People show Christian Moniz Rubino, 28, is currently being held without bond and has been charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of child neglect and abuse. It's not immediately clear if he has entered a plea or retained an attorney. Records show Rubino was taken into custody on June 25, almost a month after baby Kai Tesoro, 1, was taken to the hospital. According to local Fox 5 in Las Vegas, Rubino allegedly told police at the hospital that he called 911 because Kai was having trouble breathing and ultimately not breathing. According to a police report obtained by the outlet.at, the hospital doctors discovered Kai had bruising to his head and a fracture to his right leg. According to the report obtained by Fox 5. Local CLOS reported that one doctor told police the suspected abuse was one of the worst cases he had seen as a medical professional. Fox 5, citing the arrest report, reported that a relative first told police she believed Kai fell off a bed while Rubino was looking after him, but then later said she could not say for certain whether Kai's injuries were from falling off a bed or from Rubino allegedly abusing the child.
Okay, now I wasn't real impressed by that video. I don't think that was a real news video, but nonetheless, that's the only thing I could find. It's just crazy how nobody's talking about this story. If y'all do end up finding an accurate picture of this man, like I said, you have his first, middle, and last name. Again, I will give it. Again, it is Christian, spelled traditionally, Moniz, Moniz, M-O-N-I-Z, Rabino, R-A-B-I-N-O. If you happen to find it, and I'm telling you guys now that it might be difficult to find it because I looked and could not find a single thing. If you find an accurate picture of him, please let me know. I'll go back and try to update it and post it in here so people can see what monster did this. Let alone that, I think the mother needs to be investigated for a criminal act of lying to police, which should be a damn crime. Hiding, aiding and abetting a criminal, seeing something, not saying something, and it caused the death of your kid, and you didn't do nothing about it. That should easily at least get you 2 years in prison just on the strength of that alone. Young Prince, R.I.P. I'm sure your dad is probably extremely heartbroken. And if the mom was going to let this happen, she should have just gave up custody to the dad. But you know, they're not going to give up their benefits. Hashtag babies for benefits. They want to keep control over all of this stuff. And it's just sad. Look at what we keep doing to our babies. We need to choose our future, choose our kids, and do better, okay? Thank you.